All right. Hi, I'm Dave.
I'm Bill. What's going on, folks? This is a experiment. We're going to try something here. Just
It's our very first one.
yeah, we're going to try and just share stuff that we find interesting, stuff that involves the community. Obviously veterans, military, first responders. Uh, you know, reminding them that we do support them, we do care.
Yep.
And you know what? We're going to have some fun along the way. Because if you can't have fun, then you're doing it wrong.
Granted,
So,
we're going to say some stuff. It's pretty stupid.
yeah, and controversial.
Well,
We like to. We'll try our best not to be controversial, but
it happens.
yeah, if anybody watching this knows either one of us, yeah, everything's controversial that comes out of our mouths. But
Yep.
we'll try and behave.
Well, that's going to be a trick.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
But don't get too butthurt over it because we don't care if you do or not.
Well, yeah.
You will get over it.
Yeah. Take an aspirin and walk that shit off.
Pretty much.
The first one.
Well, for our first video today, I purchased this
Box set.
Beatles box set, White Album. Ooh.
And it's even got the Escher demos
Yes.
on the second half.
Yes.
Which, Dave's just starting to get into the Beatles. I've been a huge Beatles fan forever. We both kind of met in the middle with all of our musical taste.
Pretty much.
And, the White Album was just amazing when it came. It's still amazing. But we're kind of curious.
But I gotta say,
got.
my favorite one is Abbey Road. Still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the first one that really
Stuck with you.
Yeah, stuck with me because all the songs
Yeah.
are just like.
Oh, yeah. Well, Abbey Road. For me, it's Revolver.
It's a good one.
Just,
It's good stuff.
yeah. I think just because Eleanor Rigby was one of the first songs that really
Stuck.
popped to me
Yep.
by the Beatles. And then as I got older, I was like, they were on some trippy stuff because Father Mackenzie wearing a face that he keeps by the jar by the door. Or Eleanor Rigby, I'm sorry. They were on some good stuff. Everybody was back then.
LSD.
Played LDS.
Played one hell of a role in that one.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, that's for the next episode when we go to the 70s. Because there's a prime example of that.
Well, you just about anything Zappa.
Well, I was thinking more mainstream with Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show.
That's
Those boys were gassed.
YouTube them. You'll see. They're funnier than hell. You can tell they were on some crazy stuff.
Absolutely. I highly recommend looking up Dr. Hook cover of the Rolling Stone live because they're so gassed, for lack of a better term.
More like jacked.
They forgot.
They were having a good time.
I don't even know if you've seen this one. They completely forgot
Yeah, I see
where
that.
they were in the song. And luckily I have a smaller house, so it wasn't a far trip to get to the bathroom before I peed myself from laughing at that.
Well, you can do it now with the pens.
Well, this is true, and we just keep the show rolling.
It's like nothing ever happened.
Except for a smell.
All right. What the hell? All right, here we go. We're going to
Let's see what's up here.
handy dandy.
What is that, Shrade? Or an old buck?
An old
Ooh,
timer.
old timer.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Shrade old timer.
Yep.
Hey. Always keep a good knife on your hands. Well, not on your hands. Around.
Not in it. Not in your hands. That hurts.
Well, there's some people need practical advice.
Well, in this day and age.
A lot of people need practical advice.
This is
Like a liner note cheat
yes.
sheet?
This is from Giles Martin. He's the one that actually produced this.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
before they went with
yes.
Okay.
Fancy schmancy.
The Fab Fool.
Yeah, it breaks it down.
I would absolutely have loved to have been able to sit in the studio while them or the Who were laying down like for these guys the White Album.
Yeah.
For the Who, Tommy or Quadrophenia. You know, just the
stuff.
The album that absolutely everybody that knows about music knows these albums. Like Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? Just to be a fly up in the corner watching it happen. You know, if you're any kind of music fan, my God, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty much laid out like the original.
Just the embossed.
Yeah, you got the embossed, the Beatles right there.
Right.
So.
It looks rather nice and fancy.
And these here are on 180 gram vinyl.
Now, see, that's something you got to work with me on, like the different weights.
Yeah, it's just heavier vinyl where the music is actually more precise.
Oh, okay.
Deeper grooves. Thicker the record, deeper the grooves, and it
Cool.
just absolutely hammers. And they went with the original
Apple label. Excellent.
Which is, can't beat that.
Yeah, I never noticed that about, excuse me, about the Apple label. How on one side it's the whole apple, on the other side it's
half.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
never
other half.
noticed.
Yes, the other half.
Yeah,
The other half of the apple.
Now, what would be even funnier is like with this being a 4-part, if they had like that half cut in half, and then on
like for the side A and side B.
yeah, and then on side B, then there's nothing where they ate the apple. I think that would be funny.
Bit in half.
Yeah. Oh, it's stuck.
There we go. We'll get it.
Yeah, technical difficulties. All right.
Walmart.
Nah, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
So it's pretty much laid out
The same way.
the same way. But these are the demos of the songs, which is pretty cool.
I think I've heard a few of the demos.
Oh.
Like neat.
That's
like the original.
Yeah, they went with the whole apple with the green outer.
Well, I like green apples better.
Or green onions.
Ooh, Booker T and the MGs. Excellent song.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
They typed it in there. As you can see.
Kinda, hopefully. Look closer.
There we go.
Because I am.
Yeah.
Get up on the screen.
Get up on it.
No, get down on it. Wait, no, that's Cool in the Gang. My bad.
Well, they got down on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty. And then we have
A poster?
it's like it's a photo. It is a poster,
Hey.
actually. And it has the lyrics to all the songs. Now, would you know about that?
Very cool. Good grief, that's big.
Oh, that's nice. John, you have
That's a John Lennon drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they got Jim Morrison. Oh, wait, my bad. That was off color. I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
There's a naked John having a bit of a telly interview, but you can't see it. We had to censor it because there's some partial nudity.
And to be honest with you, it looked like Yoko stuck her finger in a light socket. Her hair's standing up on
She
you.
always looked like that. She's the reason the Beatles broke up. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, and there's Eric Clapton's ex-wife. I mean, Ringo's wife. That would be Layla, who was 16, beautiful, and she was his.
And here's the lyric sheet to it. It's got Blackbird.
Now, see, Rocky Raccoon is just one of I love how Paul had that southern twang to his voice.
And maybe this here, the demo version of Helter Skelter is actually the good one.
Ooh.
Yes, I said the good one. Because the other one, the original,
It was okay, but there was something
bland, very bland.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Of course, the Beatle fanatics will stand by, which I understand.
Which is confusing to me because, I'm a huge Beatles fan, but I absolutely agree. There was just something missing, and I couldn't put my finger on it.
Unlike the heavy version. Well, heavy version.
Yeah. Well, yeah. With that just distorted guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Music, obviously music plays a huge part in both of our lives.
It's obvious.
Yeah. And honestly, I would think it'd be a safe bet that if there was no music, like something happened, like a Thanos snap, and all music disappeared, I think Dave and I would both pretty much just wither away to nothing. Because you can't go without music. Everybody has one song that you'll always go to in your head. Like, it's just like Dave and I have been friends for eons.
Since what?
Oh my God. 5th, 6th grade? For
77, 78?
Yeah. So it's been a while. It's been so long that we can't remember, but that just makes it even better. But there's always a song that will remind you of someone at some point in time that will bring back a good memory, a sad memory, a memory where you just want to get fired up and go just be a jerk, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
There's always been a thing with Dave and I for Motorhead, Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, the heavy, the
Iron Maiden.
what, the big five? Well, the big six with Maiden, Priest, and those that I just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
We've always been around it, but as we've gotten more mature,
That's a stretch.
well, okay, yeah, I'll give you that. As we've gotten older, God, I said it. Our music tastes. There's some times where we've both kind of mellowed it out, yeah, and we can compare different things. Like, one thing that everybody knows, we're both heavy metal junkies, but we also have a thing for the Bee Gees, ABBA.
ABBA slays all.
Well, I don't.
Yes.
It's a tough one between those two, between the Bee Gees and ABBA. I mean, they're both amazing.
Well, they both have that same quality.
Yeah.
But out good music.
Absolutely. And
ABBA didn't sell over 300 million albums. Because it sucked.
Yeah, people just didn't realize it. But yeah, it's
good stuff.
Absolutely. There's no question. To all kinds of other stretches of music.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've pretty much become fans of every type,
Yep.
every area of music in the past 30 years.
Yeah.
It took us a while, but we got there, and so we can sit and have a perfect conversation, or a decent conversation about any type of music. Yeah, we'll give each other crap, like, okay, don't let Dave hear this, but I actually kind of like Barry Manilow once in a while. But don't let him hear that.
Weird thing is, I've always known that.
But, there's stuff out there that, we neither one of us could care for in high school, and we thought it was just the worst thing ever. And now we kind of sit there and go,
Oh no, Winger still sucks.
well, I was going to go with Hanson, but that was more in our 30s.
Yes. Well,
So,
yeah. Whenever it was.
yeah. But now we have Katy Perry to hate on. Yeah. But she's easy on the eyes. I'll give her that. Well, until her hair went purple or blue.
Pink.
Yeah,
Plaid.
whatever color it is.
Whatever stupid dresses she wears.
Yeah.
No cone head. Still want to see her wear a cone head. You know, like Aykroyd.
That would be great. Yeah, it's... Music is an absolute... Well, Stevie Wonder, honestly, I think Stevie Wonder put it best. Music is a world within itself with a language we all understand.
Yep. It's good stuff.
It's kind of weird how that one just happened, but I mean, if you're expecting us to do the National Public Radio thing, hi, this is Bill and Dave, and we're going to talk about music. Yeah, it's not going to happen. We're going to have fun with this and enjoy it. And we were just discussing before we started going to the 70s to talk about a
Specific album, band, or whatever.
that just kind of brought it all. That was the complete total package for that era, which I think that could be a fun thing to do.
Yep.
On a regular. But we both easily agreed that for the 1970s, the album that, well, okay, I have to say there's two. There's two of them. I just realized it. The first one has got to be Boston's original release.
I can grab that real quick.
Yeah, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this album.
Maybe not. At another time.
We'll post a link. We'll have it down in the comments. But there's obviously not a bad song on this. Anybody that listens to rock or classic music,
Yep.
I mean, holy crap. On that one,
Then you
I
got
think my favorite track would have to be Foreplay and Long Time.
Something About You is probably about my favorite song off there.
Yeah, well, and you can't, if somebody mentions a song on there, I don't think there's anybody that knows
Hitching
music.
a Ride. That's good.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that would go, you like that song? Seriously? I really don't. There's not a one on there that anybody could.
It's not good.
Yeah. And another one, like I just said a minute ago, that I thought of, we were all kind of issued it. Frampton Comes Alive. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff on there that, you know, people don't like or...
Which that's fine.
Yeah, but you can't deny the impact it had on, you know, well, all our older friends from school and babysitters. I mean, heck, one of my babysitters got me into Heart when I was, 6, 7, cranking out Barracuda. I was like, that's some good stuff. I like that.
Actually, that's one of the first, I think, mainstream songs that had that real tight gallop.
I would agree with that. That chug.
Yeah, and it's
on the guitar.
Yeah, and it's just flooded into the '80s, especially the British heavy metal bands.
Yeah, well,
because a lot of them did that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Maiden, they did it on just a few songs.
Yeah,
not all their songs are gallops.
Right.
So that people know that.
Yeah, Judas Priest, they had a couple songs like that.
Yep.
Sorry, this portion of the program brought to you by CarMax.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll do that.
There's another one. There's another shameless.
Yeah, there is another one, but we don't want to go for sponsorship. We're just doing this for fun to kind of get stuff out there to help people. But we absolutely will not shamelessly plug anything, because that's just wrong. That would be commercializing. And
It's not right.
I'm sorry, I'm just not about that. Refreshing. Have you tried one? They're fantastic sodas.
You got an extra?
I do.
Well, here we go.
Diving into the treasure chest. What? Here, Dave, try a beverage on me.
Oh my. let me see.
It's crisp. Crisp like the mountain air. That is a tasty beverage.
It is a tasty beverage.
Again, we don't want to, I hate commercial sponsorism.
The only thing we need is a Doritos bag.
I almost brought Fritos. Seriously. I was, but the weird thing is I'm craving, God, is it sponsorship if I say what I've been craving? Like
No. It's just a thought.
Alphabets. I've been craving a bowl of Alphabet cereal for like 2 days. It was like, really?
That's good stuff.
Oh, I'm not saying
It's like honeycombs.
I was craving sugar pop or corn pops the other day.
And the sugar snaps is really good.
Yeah, it's and
Fruit Loops.
I almost
Now you're torn.
no, because I almost bought a box of Fruit Loops the other day, but I have my ever-present Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's good for any meal.
Yes.
And I don't know if you've tried it. Get some old style vanilla ice cream and just throw some Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there. Dude, it's a whole
I'll
nother.
have to try that.
Oh, it's the bomb. Or Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. Sounds good. Vanilla ice cream, of course.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a bowl of cereal. It's milk, kind of. It's a dairy product, so we'll go with that.
On that note, more serious note,
Absolutely.
we at the end of our videos, we like to throw out there for veterans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know.
absolutely.
And show maybe some products, through certain websites, veteran-owned websites. It's like these here. This is a bracelet through iHeartDogs.com. Be sure to go there because 20% of these,
Absolutely.
yes, they send 20% off each order.
To a service dog program, training program,
Yes.
to
Veterans.
to unite a veteran with the perfect companion.
Mm-hmm.
Dave and I are both huge dog lovers, so obviously with Dave's wife and myself being veterans, and
Numerous people who we know are
Right.
veterans.
right, we're obviously going to reach out
Yep.
in some way, shape or form. Right, yeah, exactly. Myself, a lot of the people here that know about this are friends of Dave's, and that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few of you, so if not, if you know me, well, I'm sorry. If you haven't met me yet,
I'm sorry.
exactly, exactly. I'm very involved with the Veterans of Foreign Wars, so I take a lot of things very serious when it comes to the veteran community. So, and sorry, when Dave first mentioned doing this together, I wasn't the one that mentioned it, so it's not a something that I was going to plug, but Dave mentioned it to me, and obviously I couldn't disagree with him. But for the serious portion of the show, like Dave said, if you're a veteran and you need help with anything, if you're local, call the Ross County Veteran Service Office, the Veteran Service Commission. Call the VA. Do not be afraid to reach out for help.
Yes. They're there to help you.
Yeah, I can be the first one to verify that, as well as my friends and my family, in the difference it's made in how I am. But and if you served honorably, have an honorable. Ow! I really hate these hearing aids. That rings a bell. Ugh. If you have an honorable discharge, and we're not expecting, or we're not saying you have to, but look into the veteran service organizations, the AMVETS, the Disabled American Veterans, the American Legion, and yes, my personal favorite, the Veterans of Foreign Wars.
It just takes a small step.
Yeah, I mean, we will help you do whatever. We will do whatever we can to help you with whatever issues you're having. Even becoming a member is, that's probably one of the best things I did. Yeah, there's a lot of stereotypes about the old beer hall with the grizzled old veterans getting drunk and sharing war stories. But a lot of that, yeah, you're going to have a couple, sure.
Go to your local bar.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that stuff 98% of the time. Yeah. We might see something on TV, or with with holidays coming up, with Memorial Day, where we pay our respects to those that have passed. I take a great pride in being part of the crew that helps flag the graves of our heroes that have gone before us.
And it's much appreciated.
It does my heart good to do that. So as soon as I find out, I was just thinking about it earlier today, I'll find out when it is. It's usually the Saturday before Memorial Day. And we will meet at Green Lawn Cemetery in Chillicothe. And we will flag almost 3,000 headstones. And it's seeing a field just filled with the American flags. And there's a couple really interesting ones down there for me. It's just a humbling experience. But please reach out to your veteran organizations. Reach out to a friend. And God forbid, if somebody's down in that rabbit hole, I've been there before. You can come out of it. You can do it. We believe in you. Okay? Anytime you need to talk, if you need to talk to one of us,
feel free.
Absolutely. I don't care what time it is. If you're, there may be a time where we kind of put our phone numbers or something on here, which I'm okay with. But, or if, you're a friend of Dave's and you're a veteran, you want to reach out to me, I have no problem with him giving my number out. I know Dave would talk to you just as fast as I would. But we look out for other people. And you started the serious portion of the show. I'm sorry I kind of took over and steamrolled.
That's all right. People need this information.
Yeah.
They need this information to get themselves right.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. I mean, yes, I know a lot of the veteran community. We still carry that that pride. And yeah, asking for help is one of the biggest and most impressive steps I have ever taken. And I am absolutely thankful that I did. So please reach out. If you have a problem with substance abuse, talk to us. Talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to get the help because it's there.
It doesn't make you weak.
No, not at all. It shows how strong you are, actually. So, to try and keep ourselves light, because, these are serious things. So, since this is like the medical portion of the show, ask your doctor if euthanasia is right for you. Which, by the way, my dentist has no idea what to do if I took a Viagra and it lasts for more than 4 hours. She said there's nothing she can do for me. So,
syringe.
Yeah, ask your doctor. Apparently, it's got to be a medical doctor.
Oh, I hate to butt in, but I purchased this shirt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
As you can read, it's from tillvalhalla.com. For each one that's sold, they take portions from that and donate to families of veterans, plaques, stuff like that. It brings a little bit of a closure.
Absolutely.
So,
also,
make sure
you finish.
Make sure you visit that website.
Tillvalhalla.com.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Visit that website. And, purchase a shirt, purchase just about anything from there. And there's another website, safishing.com. You can get neck warmers there.
Nice.
And for each one that is sold, they donate one.
Really?
To first responders.
Awesome.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. And that's another thing that we will try and
push.
Yeah.
Get out there. That way people know.
Excuse me. Not only that, but veteran-owned businesses.
Yes.
We will.
There's more information of that going to be coming later.
Right. Yeah.
So.
We will push and support veteran-owned businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually a few that you may already go to and don't know that they're veteran-owned. Which it sounds kind of funny or I don't know what you would call it. But if you're a veteran, don't be afraid to ask if they have a veteran's discount. I mean, there's a lot of places that do.
It's funny because a lot of times me and Anna be somewhere.
Yeah.
And I said, you guys get veteran discounts? Well, yes, we do. So, well, my wife's a veteran.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's nothing outrageous or just over the top, but it's certain places ways to say, it's a phrase that I always had trouble with for years, but it's a way for them to say thank you for your service. And from Dave and I both, we genuinely say thank you for your service. On my behalf, I will say it's an honor to have served because, there was a lot to come home to. And that was why I honestly did what I did. Mm-hmm. I had my friends and family. I didn't want anything happening. So, but yeah, absolutely. Please tune in next time with my schedule being all whippity-dippity. I don't know if we'll be able to have like a normal time.
Yeah, we will. We'll make it time.
We'll figure something out.
That way we can get this information out to people.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you can check our podcast. Oh wait, we don't have one of those, do we?
No, this is basically it.
Okay, yeah, check this out.
Yeah, check out this video. Make sure you like it, you share it, and subscribe.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
We need that because, you know, all our things are to just get information to you folks, share some music, share some jokes, talk about cars, like the description said, music and whatnots.
Yep.
It's all about fun. You know, we might share some oddball information that people don't know of.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate to bring this up. This little, this little Jimmy Jam right here.
That'll teach you to set the cameras up wrong.
Well, I was mowing today, and I don't know if I should have bobbed or weaved, but whichever one I should have done, I didn't do. And a limb caught me right here and get old whacker. Needless to say, chainsaw's coming out. That son of a bitch is gonna get cut.
In the words of our idols that we're trying to model this after, yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some damn good fun.
We wouldn't say we was going to get some beer products, but we're not to that point yet.
Yeah, we'll do some reviews of whatever hits us.
Yeah.
So,
On
folks.
On that note, happy trails. Smooth sailing.
Via Candios, fair winds following seas. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Adios.
Peace.